based on the results of the previous series here with the Diamonds, did you sense any extra intensity with your athletes going into the game today, or was it just a situation where it's the playoffs and it's time to gear up?
I don't think we had any extra intensity from where we were at. You know, playoffs have kicked up a notch for everyone, but we had a really good week of practice all the way through, from Monday's first practice all the way through to this morning with hitting. So the intensity's been there all week, but you know, it's just playoff time, so they all picked it up a notch this week.
Coach, what has Christian Butler in that season been for the lineup? The overall clubhouse for the best?
The main thing is a right-handed bat. We don't have many of those, so it's good having her in the lineup because, you know, we're pretty lefty dominated throughout. So, you know, it's nice having her in there, and she's, you know, even when she was struggling middle of the season, she's a power threat on any pitch. You know, even balls that she hasn't hit well this year have ended up going out, and that's huge having in the middle of the lineup.
Monica, the team was on fire offensively and defensively, and you had a great comebacker to the mound that you caught. How does that make you feel, that them having your back like that? And how was it like catching that ball? It's pure skill, right?
Absolutely. Actually, I was kind of laughing because I'm actually sponsored by work, and Rachel Holden was also swinging a work bat, so I said that's work on work crime. But work on work crime. But anyway, actually, it's one of those things. Holden, I know she's a great hitter, obviously. And her power, I know I was thrown into her power zone, just trying to get that ball down, but knowing that if she did get a good bat on it, it was coming back at me. That was my pre-pitch thought, but trying to just get it down. She made great contact. God was looking out for me in my face on that pitch.
Yeah.
I'll ask the same question we asked Katie earlier. Both of you looked a little tight at the start. Was it nerves, or was it just trying to figure out where the umpire was going to call today?
For me, I think it was a combination of I was been a little under the weather prior to today's game, so just trying to control that under the weatherness, and then the excitement of playoffs, and then also finding his zone. Deb King said it to me best after Mejia hit the changeup out. She just said, "Hey, Mom, like we talked about it," and the next inning she said, "Hey, Mom, let's just pound the zone and make them swing the bat," and that's what we did for the rest of the game.
Amber, you're in the 5-hole here, but you've had experience leading off. What kind of transition is it for you when you lead off an inning, or you're able to lead off a rally? Does that sense just kick right back in for you?
Yeah, I like it in the 5-hole actually, because you know, having the Goalers and the Wiggins and the Butlers before me, it's kind of fun to hit after them. But yeah, I always love leading off an inning. I did it all through college pretty much, so just trying to set the table for that inning, and our offense is hot right now, so any way I can really try to get on base, I'm going to do it because I have good hitters behind me. So
Amber, you're known as a very good hitter in the NPF, and your fielding has been outstanding this year, but I think a lot of people overlook the fact you got 14 stolen bases now. Talk about that aspect of your game and how you worked on it to get to that level.
well, thank you, first of all. Actually, it was near the end of the season, and I don't remember who it was that came up to me and kind of whispered this stat in my ear. I had no idea. So Stu and I kind of giggled about it, and he was like, that was probably a lot of missed hit and runs. And, you know, I try to run on, you know, as many change-ups and balls in the dirt as I can. But again, just my mentality is just be aggressive and, you know, try to get going on the base pass a lot, you know, make something happen. So I honestly didn't know that. So.
Lisa, you had 4 RBIs tonight. It's a good night for the first game of a tournament. What was your approach going up to bat in those situations?
Well, I'm lucky because, like Amber and Michael talked about, we've got a stacked lineup. I get to hit behind Megan Wiggins, which is great because not only did I get to do it in college, but knowing that she's a home run leader and she's been hot as can be the past couple series, especially against the Diamonds, I figured that between the two of us, one of us was going to get great pitches, and tonight, I mean, it was just my turn to do it, and it's the best part about playing on our team. But you know, it's just great. We just got such a stacked lineup. It's so fun to play with.
So Goler, Coach Lou was in the stands, and we wanted to know, does that give you any extra motivation? And she was fist pumping on those doubles.
That's where Samber got it from. Yeah, she surprised us. It was we've got 6 Bulldogs obviously playing here, which is amazing, and I didn't even realize it till last night at the banquet when we got together for the picture, just how lucky we are that we get to kind of have our family atmosphere. And so Coach, or Mama, as we call her, when Mom showed up, it just put the cherry on top. It was great. I'm really glad. And I know Erin's going to be pitching the next game, so it's exciting that she gets to see us all tonight.
What's the reactions to the way their defense kind of just imploded with 5 errors? Is that you or is that them?
I don't really know what it was. I mean, just Stu. Yeah, Stu.
Well, I think it's, a combination of the two. We had great at-bats tonight. First time through the lineup, we had 4 hitters go down 0-2 or 1-2, and 4 of them battled back to full counts, and 3 of them got on base. So that was huge. Our hitters had great at-bats all night. Even when they got down 0-2, we had Ego get a hit there, so they put great contact on the ball. And when you do that, you make things happen.
Monica, it seemed that after you gave up the home run to Bianca, that you just kind of bared down and got in the zone. What was going through your mind after that happened?
Actually, everyone came in and it's kind of a tough position for me because obviously I'm a power pitcher, and the last thing I want to beat me is a changeup, something that I'm going to float in there for them. When people are preparing for my speed, I want to make them beat me on my fast stuff. But we had discussed a game plan of trying to throw more changeups early to keep them off balance, being as we had played them the series before. She put a good ball on that bat. I had to throw the changeup in there for a strike because I was 2-0. And I just said, well, that sucks. And my defense said, hey, we'll pick you up, no problems. I said, okay, I got you guys back, and just bared down and just started to pound the zone. Like I think I said earlier, Dep King said, hey, it is what it is. We have plenty of opportunities. We're going to get you back, and let's just pound the zone, go right after these hitters. From there, we decided that, let's try and make them beat our hard stuff until they force us to show the changeup.
So you talk about Nikki coming into the game late. She's coming back off the line drive back to the box. Your impressions of her, how she's able to bend her back and get back into her motion.
Well, especially Monica mentioned earlier that she's been a little under the weather, so with us getting a great offensive performance tonight, we want to get Nikki in there and get her feet wet for playoffs. She came back last Saturday night through a heck of a game, after getting hit in the knee, and we weren't sure last Saturday how long we were going to get her. Our trainer said maybe 4 innings, and she went out and threw 6 great innings last week. So she did a great job. She was pretty sore, but she's been getting a lot healthier as the week's gone on, and just getting that playoff experience again. It's always good, no matter how many years you're in the league. That first at bat of the playoffs, first pitch you throw, first ground ball you feel, it's always a little, getting those nerves out.
Monica, you must have been expressing about her a few times back here to the stage in Florida. What do you remember about her back then? What was the stat for her back then?
Well, Butler much dibs to her. I'm so glad I'm playing on her team now. But when she was at Florida, obviously we knew that she was a power hitter. She hits the long ball and she does it really well. And when she was in Florida, she actually hit the outside really well. And it's been kind of fun. I've had her in the bullpen a couple times, and I'm like, okay, bud, stand in. I'm gonna throw you outside. I'm gonna throw you inside. Okay, you're ready to go up to the bat now. And then she gets a hit, and she's giving me the point.
Does anyone have any idea how far that ball is going?
I think it's still going, actually.
Any other questions? All right, thank you guys.